What's going on? It's time to talk about another Z grade horror thriller, I guess you classify this one. Oh, yeah, micro budget shot on video type film. Yeah, this one's called Indemnity Rage of a Jealous Vampire. Yeah, released April 24th, 2012, directed by David Dietz. He's also done other films like Fetish Dolls Die Laughing, Strange Girls, Fancy uh a fancy piece of homicide and death from above. So yeah, he's done a couple other like shot on video films and stuff like that. Nothing too big to grip about, but yeah. Indemnity Rage of a Jail's Vampire is only an hour long film. Surprising. So basically, it's basically about a guy who broke up with his girlfriend, and she's like mad and jealous and everything, trying to hunt him down, chasing him. And so he seeks refuge in a bar. And basically, he's a mysterious person that the bartender wants to get to know. And it's in a small town, so he's developing context and like why he's there, and but there's something off about him that you're not sure of, but title gives it away basically. But yeah, so you're watching them. He Some of the drunk muscular macho men bar patrons pick fights with them, and they try to get into scraps and stuff, and he stays very late, and it's odd, and yeah, they're not sure why, and then it slowly builds into this cool little fight between vampires in it. So this is basically your typical vampire revenge film. There's very little to it, but they do try to put enough character elements and stuff into the characters to make them somewhat believable and something to root for. You feel sorry for the main guy who's in there, and when the jealous girlfriend who's a vampire, I didn't care for at all. But overall, it's a good little way if you have like an hour just to like burn. It's a neat little thriller to check out if you really want to, but for the most part, it's boring, dumbed down, pretty terrible. The makeup effects and stuff look like stuff you could buy at a dollar store, those dollar store vampire teeth and everything like that. But it was still amusing. There's still some funny lines in it and stuff. Yeah, overall, it's not that great, but definitely better than some of the other crap I've watched recently. So, yeah. If I was going to rate this one, I'm just going to give this one a 1.5 out of 5. It has potential. They could have built it a lot more and add a little more vampires to it to make it more interesting and enticing. For the most part, it's just like drunk macho guys arguing in a bar, which isn't really that interesting for a film. But the second half, it picks up to the point where it gets somewhat enjoyable, but then it ends abruptly. So, yeah, it's not going to be for everybody, but if you like thrillers with like a little bit of a slow burn feel to it, it's more like that. And yeah, also if you like shot on video films, you'll probably find this interesting too. So yeah, there is a trailer link down below if you want to check it out. But yeah, it's definitely not going to be for everyone. So yeah, also make sure you follow me on Instagram, because that's where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story, and I usually have the title and a hashtag somewhere small just for fun. If you want to try to guess or figure out what I'm watching, it's in there somewhere. Also, I do put the subgenre of film in there as well, just in case it's something you're not interested in, you're aware of it. So make sure you follow me on Instagram to stay in the loop. Make sure you like this video, share it somewhere people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film if you've seen it down below. Also, if you have any films that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below. I'll try my best to get some, and if I can find them. So yeah, throw some comments down there. Let me know what you think, and make sure you subscribe, because you never know what I'm going to talk about next. I only got like 4 Z-grade B movies, whatever you want to call them, shot on video films to review left. So, and then I'm probably going to go, I don't know, watch something else that's ridiculous. So yeah, make sure you subscribe, because you never know what I'm going to talk about next. Until the next one, hopefully it's a little more interesting than these last two. So, but we'll see. All right, so I'll see you in the next review. Cheers.